Need a bit of 8 rods. Yeah, I'll handcraft these for a while, maybe something like 600 or 800, and then go back, pick up a bunch of empty canisters from there. That should be enough, hopefully. I need like 1200 empty canisters for the top floor, like the second floor. For the bottom floor, um, I need probably around 300 more. I need quite a bit more then. I'll handcraft this entire thing and then go back. I really want to get this working. I want to complete this setup today. With testing, validation, everything. Like I want to make sure this is working. And once that is done, tomorrow I'll be able to work on train station, complete that, and also probably work on supercomputer because supercomputers needed this plastic for its production. But to get plastic to supercomputer plant, I do need train because I want to bring these 2 trains wherever it's required. So train station is first priority, then I'll start working on supercomputer setup. And that should be good enough, honestly. Tomorrow is Friday. I forgot how quickly time passes. Today is already Thursday. Okay. So I will not be able to complete supercomputer factory tomorrow if I start. That's a bummer. I really wanted to complete supercomputer factory this week. But I have kept a really good pace this week. Compare even last week, I think. There were a couple of weeks when it went really slow building factories and stuff, especially during the time when I was building the storage container, like my main base. It was really slow because I wanted to build it as perfect as possible, as modular as possible, and I was thinking a lot. But later on, I felt like I had to pick up some pace. I had to start building stuff as quickly as possible, and go to like end game stuff, like aluminium and stuff. Right now I am already done with aluminium. Now I want to complete like supercomputers and get into uranium as quickly. Once I get into uranium, I want to get done with that and probably finish the space elevator parts because that's the end game, right? Like look at that, 4000, 1000 materials required, like at the top right corner, all of those things. It's just ridiculous, the amount of stuff that's needed to complete this last phase. And those things are not easy to make. Those things are extremely expensive. So it will take a while. But still I want to get it. Also I'll be playing a lot of Cities Skylines 2 when it comes out. I have played a lot of City Skylines 1. I really like that game. So I'll be playing that when it comes out for a while. Of course, that is the type of game where the only thing that I like to do is traffic simulation most of the times, which I'll be doing. So that will be fun. Is there plastic in here? No. I just need like 200 empty canisters and I'll be done. Yeah, like I said, I'll be playing City Skylines quite a bit when it comes out. I don't know how in depth I'll get into it. I'll probably complete like the main, like all the unlocks once and try to build a city. But once that is done, I don't think I think I'll come back to Satisfactory and try to complete this. Once this is done, I'll get into like new games which are out there. So empty canisters done, plastic and rubber input done, all power connections done, belting, everything is done, even output belting is done, polymer resin belting is done, input is also done, water connections are done. Okay. Do I need to put any pumps over here? I don't think so. I was not getting any input. So test, it doesn't begin because I don't have cables. Take all this, test begins. Okay, now for the test over here, like all of this has clogged up, right? I'll take out 1 2 3, 1 2. All of these started working. That's the indication that it will work. But now that I'm thinking about it, there is a flaw in the system. I have to put an awesome sink over here. Only when then can I confirm that. So what I'm thinking is, what if I'm only pulling out rubber? What if I just pull out rubber? Then it will free up the rubber plant, which is this one. It will free this up. So rubber will start flowing out of it, and plastic will get used. So this plastic will get used, right? So plastic will flow out of it. When plastic flows out of it, rubber will get used, and that rubber will come in. Never mind, it will work. Even if I pull out just one of these, the system will work. Never mind. I don't think I need a awesome sink. The system will work even if I remove just one of these. Okay. Oh my god, look at this. Already filled up. Funny thing. So this system produced 120 rubber and plastic. Similarly over here, similar there. This is 360. This is 720. So if everything is flowing at a time, at the end of this system over here, it's basically producing a full belt. A full belt. No. Oh, it's 780? I thought it was 720. Oh, never mind. Okay. It's not producing a full belt. Okay, it's less than a full belt. Okay. Okay, now there was something else that I wanted to. I will put an awesome sink just to keep the entire thing running and also to generate lots of tickets. Move that. That. Come here. What I'll do now is, obviously I do need one tile. So later on I'll delete it, but for now I'm increasing the space by one tile because I need to put a smart splitter, and then I need the so and I need to put an awesome sink, so I might need it. That reason. Awesome sink. Where shall smart splitter over there? Smart splitter. And then a merger for both of those. Then it comes. I don't have space to put that over there. I have to put it. Hold. I think that is good enough. That should also be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. Now I'll do a merger. So, ah, let me empty this. Let me get all the tickets possible from this. Is that too greedy? I feel like that is too greedy. That is too greedy. It is going so slow. I need so many awesome things to make this work. Okay. This is actually greedy. Like I did not even make a dent out of this. It's fine. I'm not waiting over here in front of this. Um, Trying to get that smart splitter. Yeah. And then I need hold. Yes, that is perfect. So the next thing, I need to merge the outputs from these. Merger. Merger output needs to be in that direction. Hold. Let's see. How can I merge everything? Okay, I can do that. Which is oh, I can't. Oh, there is no belt going over there. I was a bit okay confused with that. So here, straight is any, right is any overflow. Yes, that is any overflow that goes into an awesome. So any overflow goes into the awesome thing. Now let me power this prop. Yes. So any overflow goes in there, right? That is the right one. Is any is oh, any overflow is going there. Yeah. For now, nothing is going there. Yeah, for now, nothing will move because there is so much of storage over here. All of this needs to empty before anything will happen. I can't help. This is moving at 780 per minute, right? This is not even budging. Like, if this line was even clearing up, will start budging, but it's not even clearing up because all the things stored in here is slowly coming out. Like there are things stored here. Yes, there is nothing stored over there. So these four, the setup needs to clear. Now, that was just the end part, like the final output that I just completed, so that I don't have to work on that ever again. Now is the debugging. Okay. So oil is coming in. Polymer resin is moving out. Cool. There is water over there. No empty canisters. Oh. Okay. See? Apparently, I have to connect this. Huh. This is a good find. This looks like it is connected. Like, why is this not connected? Okay, so that is done. Now go back to debugging mode. One. Idle. Everything is powered. Here's the empty canister. What's the issue? Oh! Don't feel ashamed killing you like that. Okay. I think I know the reason. Here? Ah. Okay. Cool. Input and output was not connected. That is so sad. Okay, finally the entire system started working, I think. This is not like the this is not like the plan did not work properly because of some error in blueprint or the way something is set up or some numbers did not work properly. This is not that issue. So I will still consider this as a win. Like right now, look at this. Everything is working. This is green. This is working. This is working. This. Like everything is working. Like look at this. Everything is green. It's just that I felt like belt was connected, but apparently it was not. Like, even though visually it was so obvious that it was connected, but apparently it Not. Okay, this is not getting oil. See, that is an issue. That is something that needs to be debugged. Right. It's not getting enough oil. The only thing that I can think of is pumps. But it's not showing me an indication that it needs a pump. Bit confusing. This should ensure no matter what, there is enough oil. Wait a second. So I am producing 600 oil. That is being split into two over there. So that is 300 oil to the bottom floor, 300 oil to the top floor. Huh. I need to come back in a while and then check. So the reason is that bottom floor is getting 300 when it only needs 720. Not 720. When it only needs 270. Similarly to the top floor, it is getting 300 meter cube of oil per minute. It only needs 270 per minute. So there is 30 extra on both floors, which means given enough time, both of these will need to fill with oil. Like this needs to become 50 on every single machine. So I just need to come back in a while and check and ensure that all of those are 50. That means that everything is working perfect. Like oil input. For now, I think it is because it's increasing. Can't really say with that. Like that is this is for sure increasing. Okay. If at least one of these systems is increasing, then I'm good. That means all of this will fill up. Once this fills up, there is no more oil that can go into this. That's when the oil starts splitting and starts filling those up also. Oh, I'm fine with this. But everything seems like it is working pretty well. Output is also perfect. All of this needs to keep moving because that's the type of system that I have set up. I have put it into an awesome sink so that if there is any overflow, it starts moving into awesome sink. Right now, this is just filling up. Also fine. And also all of this has cleared up. That is a really good sign, which means that I'm able to see all the rubber and plastic being produced flowing everywhere, which is awesome to see. And also it's quite curious to see that I mean this is quite obvious, right? Like where it starts, like this is where it starts. This is the first rubber and oil setup. Like there is not too much rubber and plastic, and slowly the belt starts filling up, and at the end of it, it's so busy. I mean, it is extremely obvious, like that's how it needs to be, but it is cool to see working like that. Okay, so this is a win. This is a win in my books. It's working really well. And I was able to finish this setup today. In 2 hours of time, I was able to complete this. I'm happy. I completed the entire plastic and rubber setup. So right now I'm producing, by using 520 oil, I'm producing 720 plastic and 720 rubber, which is awesome. And also the setup feels so simple. Like look at this, and also it's so modular. Like this is one setup. In one setup, it's modular in the sense like it's all like um, segmented, even in a singular setup of 120 plastic and rubber production. I really like that sort of setup. I want it to be as modular as possible because debugging is also easy. Stopping a setup is also easy. Everything is easy. It's modular. Blueprint is also easy. Yeah, you can only make blueprints if it is modular. I think that was the intention of the devs of Satisfactory. That's the reason they only limited it to 4 by 4 because they wanted. So if you increase the size of the blueprint designer to a larger and larger value, it devalues the state of building factories. Like blueprint itself reduces the effort that you do to build a factory. Imagine you have a large blueprint designer. Basically, you can build the entire factory, a single factory that you want in one space, and then never do that again. Just plop that, done. That's it. That basically removes the fun out of building factories. That's the reason this size was set up so that you still have some sort. You still need to think about making it sort of like a building blocks, like a Lego sort of stuff that you need to come up with. You need to build parts of a factory. You can't build the entire factory, and that's actually really cool. But I feel like it can be increased. The size can be increased to 5 by 5, just for the fact that I can't build a blueprint using a manufacturer. I cannot do that with a 4 by 4. So for that reason, and also using the PL generator, I can't make a blueprint, which is a bit disappointing. I can make non-useful blueprints. I can't make useful. So or maybe I can't even put 4 refineries. I can only put 3, which is also a bit disappointing. So all of that reason, and also assemblers, right? I can only put 3 assemblers. Like what? I mean side by side. Of course, you can put more than that if you like do some shenanigans. I did in one of the blueprints. But if you don't do all of that, you can only put like 3 assemblers side by side, which is also not ideal for most of the recipes that we have. So yeah, everything is working pretty well. Right? Look at that, 42. Okay, it's building up. It was like 6 or 7 over there. This is already full. Awesome. Yeah. So oil is flowing in. It is building up. This should be full. These all should be full. Okay. Everything is working perfectly. I don't need to do much. The max that I can even think of doing is maybe putting more empty canisters. That's it. Nothing more than that. There is nothing more. I can't think of anything else. So yeah, with that, I think I'll be ending my stream here. I don't want to start new stuff today. New stuff will be the building of train station. I have some ideas of how to build it. I want to build a train station in this direction and bring a track right next to it from there. Take that track inside the train station and bring it out from there. And take the track over there and connect it over there. So that's one project that I have, which I think I'll work on tomorrow. Tomorrow is when I'll work on it, and also I'll feed the plastic and rubber into the train station. So I will have probably 2 crates for rubber and two for plastic, maybe, or maybe just one. Yeah, I'll just go with 1 freight for now. 1 freight for rubber, 1 freight for plastic. If I need more, I'll build more trains instead of freights. Like instead of cargo spaces, I'll just make more trains go through that loop. That will just increase the product, right? Like the throughput. I'll just do that. But yeah, I'll do that, put that in, complete that. I think that will be for tomorrow. Maybe if I have time, I'll start with some blueprints regarding supercomputers. Yeah, this is what I looked at and I decided, okay, I have to build a plastic factory. Oh, I'll probably work on like AI limiter and high speed connector blueprints. I'll do blueprints for these. I already have blueprint for computer, so that is not an issue. Blueprint for computer meaning I have blueprint for crystal oscillator. That is basically the computer. So I'll do that. Plastic is done. Computer is, I can assume it to be done. So I'll probably make blueprint for AI limiter and high speed connector tomorrow and complete that. And I'll plan on how to set up supercomputers for next week. Next week I'll complete the supercomputer setup, and that should be it. I mean, when I'm doing supercomputer setup, it will basically be AI limiter and high speed connector also inbuilt into that factory. So it will be three different items which will be done. Then I'll be able to unlock a lot of stuff in MAM also. That's a huge plus. So yeah, with that, this was a lot of progress today, and I'm happy about this. So yeah, with that, I'll be ending my stream here. So thank you everyone. See you guys.